Welcome to Shirlay Shenanigans. Today, my lovely guest and one of my dearest and best friends of time since the second grade is Mandy, or Miss Amanda. We would call her today, and she's that every day, so it's all good.
Yeah.
I think this episode is going to be growing up and old with Shirlay.
Old is the right word. There.
So Mandy and I met in second grade, and Mandy has a little surprise for me. So I'm going to let her take this mic
Cheryl
time.
doesn't remember how we met.
Go ahead.
Okay, so second grade, you were new to town. That's when you just moved in. And so Shirley comes to our school, and we must have, I don't know if we had like playground morning or what happened, how I knew you, or if I even knew you or like got to know you or anything. But anyway, Shirley shows up at our door. She's in the wrong classroom.
Which is, oh my God,
That's a classic.
AKA typical of me,
So
not being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, like
Go.
7 years old, whatever. And the teacher said, whatever, Shirley's new to our school, she needs to find her classroom. Does anybody know where? Do you remember who your second grade teacher was?
No.
Okay, I don't remember either. But all I know is that I wanted to meet Shirley. So I'm like, I know where her classroom is. I'll take Shirley. You don't remember this?
I was
Oh my God.
very homely, freckly, white-haired, out-of-place chick. Yo.
Go. So I'm like, I'll take her. I know where it is. I'm like, okay. So we go, and I walk out, and we get to talking or whatever. Now we're just walking the hallways. There's no rhyme or reason. I have no clue where she's supposed to be going. I'm just meeting Cheryl.
This is you all life. You have no idea where the hell you're going. Your entire freaking life.
I didn't care either. So after walking around for a while, I'm like, realizing like I didn't get you to your class. I'm like, now I'm embarrassed.
Help!
I'm embarrassed. I have to take you back to my class and say I couldn't find her class. Your class was right across the hallway.
That was a very hard task for Mandy.
Anywho, look where it led 48 years later, or whatever it is.
Cheers. Oh my God, you're a whack-a-jack. I still love her. So at the beginning of every episode, we are going to sample a beverage.
Oh boy, here we go.
And this week, it's going to be an IPA because Mandy loves the IPA.
Yeah.
And this week,
they don't love me, though.
No one likes us. We don't care. That is so freaking true.
Oh my gosh.
I can't even take it. I really don't give a shit
it's got
what
the
people
dogs
think.
on it. And it's number 20.
Yeah.
Number 20.
Who is number 20?
I don't know. I guess we should have probably looked that up
We
ahead
probably
of time.
should look this up before we drank the beer. Don't know, but it's 6.7
Broken
alcohol.
Goblet. I love the Broken Goblet.
So Broken Goblet, is this who the brewery is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
And
actually...
where is the Broken Goblet at? In Philadelphia.
It's
Brewed
actually...
and canned at Yards. We know Yards.
Oh, we do know yours.
Been there.
Okay.
And, all right. So what is the flavoring in here? I just think it's hysterical. No one likes us. We don't care. Mandy, you ready to sample?
I'm ready.
And it is 5 point... What did I say it was? 5 point...
Oh, God. I don't know.
I don't know. You can't read anyway. I'm the reader. She can't even get me to the fucking right classroom.
All right, hold on. Let me get the can.
It was right across the freaking hall. That was my surprise. And we stayed together forever. All right.
Wasn't it worth it?
Smells... Ooh, it smells tropically, like a little bit of pineapple-y, a little bit of orange. I don't know, a little grapefruit. Hold on. Cheers. Let's see.
Cheers.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's actually
Wow.
pretty. It's good.
I don't really like IPAs.
This is pretty good. I like it.
It was like legit shit, $18 for a 4-pack, and I was like palpitations. But
Wow.
I know,
it's
got to be worthy of that. But the name caught me, so therefore I purchased.
What is the amount of alcohol though?
It's 5 point. Hold on. It's 5 point.
Where you seen that shit?
6.7.
Oh, 6.7.
But it's a pounder. It's a 16 ouncer. But it's actually kind of. I don't think this one's going to give me heartburn, man.
No one likes us. We don't care.
Yeah.
Yep. Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did some artwork for them.
Oh, well, lucky you.
I did. Actually, I made these big. They had these when they first opened up. Broken Goblet was in like Newportville, sort of like.
In Bucks County.
In Bucks County.
In Bucks County. Yeah, like near Bristol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we would go to their brewery and I ended up making these. Yeah, we ended up making these cases and in their bathrooms, they had all their stuff was like piled, like toilet paper, extra shit was just like on the floor. These were guys.
Mandy needs lots of toilet paper.
there was guys like running the place. So you can imagine extra toilet paper. All right, we'll just put it in here on the floor. So I went in there and I came out and I was just like, you might want to like, is there anywhere like you can put all that stuff? Like you can make your bathroom really cool. So I ended up making these really cool cases. They were big old like cedar chest cases, and I put them on stands and wrote the book Broken Goblet on them.
Because Mandy's very talented. That was one thing that she can do in life besides not finding me my freaking classroom.
All right.
Mandy's an artist. You can tell her brain functions strictly to the right side.
Fun shit.
The left side is questionable. Henceforth, Mandy's right-brained. Oh, I like this.
Yeah, it's good.
I do like it. So we're giving heads up to no one likes us. We don't care. And the brewery company is Broken Goblet.
Broken Goblet.
So cheers to you, Broken Goblet. If you want to sponsor me, I'm okay. I like it. And this is one IPA I do believe I would drink. Because there's no afterbite. I truly will not get heartburn. It doesn't taste
like a real strong IPA at all. It's like a...
Cheers to this.
Yeah.
So.
That's a good pick, Cheryl. And it's got actually the Eagles, like, what do they call that? The dog.
The dog. I don't know. We got to find out who number 20 is. This is where I suck at sports. But shout out to Jason Kelsey. The man retired, and you got to love this man for who he was to
his
Philly.
Retirement speech.
Yes.
Awesome. Cried through it.
Yes.
Awesome.
What a staple for Philadelphia. I mean,
full on.
He's such a poster child for Philly.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Hands down.
And so are you, I think.
We'll see. With my right eye.
Just say what's on your mind.
Yeah.
Hence.
Yes. Hence crazy. Cry.
But you know what? Yeah. That's what we need. We need people saying what's on their mind instead of.
It only took me. How old am I? I don't say how old am I, but it took me 40 plus years to get to even jumping out of my boat and doing this. Mm-hmm. So our episode is going to be growing up old and growing up and old
together
with Shirlay. So, wrinkles, saggy skin.
God, it's getting worse.
It's just you look on your body and you just hate whatever you do. But I'm going to tell you, I have aspirations because my idol, and don't laugh at me, Mandy, don't laugh.
Oh God, here we go.
My idol is who I want to grow up to be like is Martha Stewart. I think this chick has it going on.
Okay, I can't disagree.
This woman, no. All right, let me just claim my case. Hold on. Let me claim my case.
Okay.
She's hot as hell. Okay. She freaking did Sports Illustrated the last freaking year. She wasn't the cover. All right, let's just call a spade a spade. She's 83 years old. She was in freaking Sports Illustrated in a freaking bikini, or I don't even know, one piece. Holy shit! Could you imagine me in a one piece or whatever the hell she wore? I forgot to look that up, but she freaking amazing. Ideally, if I was a dude, even at 70, I'd want to. I want to kind of like hook up with her. I mean,
I can see her being as somebody that would tell you what to do, though. Don't you think?
Who, her? Oh, she's a dominatrix.
It's like ingredients.
I'm sure she's got a dungeon downstairs.
That's how you do it.
No, she does. She's definitely the ruler of her domain. Mm-hmm. Hands down.
Cell.
Yeah. Yeah, she's get some tail. I'm telling you, tail comes after her.
Would you go through jail?
Would I go through jail?
Yeah, would you do that?
Well, I don't even think that was jail for her. It wasn't even jail. It was, she probably gave cooking lessons to the rest of the noteworthy,
like the old mafia days. They had their section.
Crime people.
Right.
Yeah, give me a break. But I would be intrigued what happened behind closed doors in that.
That would be too. That would be like a good documentary.
No shit.
Wouldn't it? I'd watch that shit. Yeah,
hook me up. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
And Snoop hooked me up.
You know what? Listen, and then I read something the other day. She doesn't wear underwear. I'm like,
oh my God, that's awesome.
Are the banger.
I love that.
I know.
Now, wait a minute. Where did you read that?
No, I'm pretty sure it's true. I don't know. I just read it. I don't know. I'm thinking it might be real.
That's
right?
Interesting.
I don't know. I think it's if a legit network.
She was supposed to be comfortable. Like all her sheet, like everything is like luxurious.
But you know what?
I can't imagine her not wearing any.
So
underwear.
this is what I say about people that have all their shit together. They're crazy in the bedroom.
They don't wear underwear?
No. And they're crazy in the bedroom, Mandy. Crazy. And
okay.
Not that I want to be crazy in the bedroom at 83, but I just admire her. And that is my go-to for who I want to be when I'm 83, if I fucking live, because my drink is going to put me in the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's no cirrhosis of the liver. Yeah. Let's try not to. Let's try.
And her friendliness with Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
Who would have picked that out?
But she's also very witty. Shit, so I really,
but she's always had that
edge.
Just like ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Ahead of the game, like.
Well, she was married to a billionaire.
I know, but I think I don't even know if that had anything to do with it. I think she was always ahead of the game of what people wanted and what people want to see.
Very smart cookie. I want to be you, Martha. Please reach out to me. I want to be you.
I think you could
The only thing that I was subject to that she had a little short little affair with Anthony Hopkins, I'm like, you can't do Silence with the Lambs with me shit. Clarice. I'm going to call a hard no for that. So, Martha, we're just going to say you were really intoxicated with that one. So, getting back to being old. So, man.
I don't disagree with that.
No, he is ugly.
No, he's not.
Come on, man. No, he's ugly. No. We're not going there. So, getting to our hair. Look at our hair. It sucks. Look at Mandy's hair. Mandy had to put her hair up tonight because that's how bad her freaking hair is.
I just needed some height or something. I don't know. The older you get, just girls.
And FYI, we're filming and it's raining like freaking beyond cats and dogs, like cows and freaking camels. Beyond. And the older we get, I don't know, the hair just sucks.
Yeah, it does. It
does. But I do remember, what was it, 6th grade?
Oh my God.
And and you asked me. I
don't even know what grade.
Was it 7th grade?
I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Because I'll never freaking forget it. So go ahead. You want to bring this up? Go ahead, bring it up.
Mandy goes, oh, Cheryl, you cut your own hair. I'm like, well, yeah.
Yeah, your hair looked cute.
I don't know. I try to look cute.
I think you cut your sister's too.
I was like Edward Scissorhands. Just I was sampling everybody's hair. But Mandy had unique hair. So we get off the bus one day. I'm going to say it was probably 6th grade, 7th grade. When you really give a shit what you look like.
I think it was more like 7th grade.
Yeah. Because then the boys are involved and you really want to look hot.
Yeah, and I think things were a little bit different. Like then, like now, 6th, 7th grade, everybody's in their phone. They're not they're very separated.
Right.
I think at the time, that's 6th, 7th grade is when you're really exploring and talking to boys and
or girls,
whatever,
or
whatever.
Or whatever.
Just, you were communicating and talking stories with your friends about whoever was interested in you and you were interested in them. And, there was a whole big thing going on. Like, now I think it seems like so different, doesn't it?
Oh, well, it's a totally different life.
I know. It's like kids aren't even having sex till they're, in college.
Wait, I'm sorry. What world are you in?
No, I'm talking about, well, I know. But our kids were even on the end of the whole... social networking bullshit. I mean,
yeah, a little bit. So getting back to 7th grade,
All right, I'm trying to avoid this story.
7th grade. Mandy's like, all right, you cut your sister's hair, you cut your mother's hair, you cut your hair.
Yeah.
I need bangs. Bangs are in. So it
wasn't just bangs.
It wasn't just bangs. I thought it was just bangs. So we go into her and Mammal's, and we called her Mom. And she lived right next door to the farm. Mm-hmm. And that's a whole nother story. I'm sure you know from other episodes. But we got off the bus, went into her side bathroom. I started cutting her hair. My mother calls your mom and says, Shirley's got to come home now. And I said, Mandy, I'm in so much trouble. I didn't go home to do my chores. I am going to be in so much trouble. Mm-hmm. I left her. And legit shit,
so wait.
I think I left her with bangs to here, and they looked good when I left. Just FYI, They looked good when I left. Go.
Okay. So it wasn't bangs. You cut the entire right side of my hair. The entire right side of my hair. You cut my bangs, just my bangs, from here over. And then you were trying to feather shit. So you were like making it whatever.
Because it was the 80s.
So yeah. So you were cutting it almost like down across and this way and down. So it was longer in the back, but around the ears. So imagine this side just long. And then she cuts this side first. Man, I gotta go. I'll come back, I swear. I'm like, we have school the next day. You don't remember this. It wasn't just bangs. It wasn't just bangs. It was the entire right side of my head you cut. And the entire left side you left. And I have no idea how to cut, let alone sit in a mirror and try and...
So what did you do? Sit there and wait for me?
How old were we? Like 13, 12?
Yeah.
Something like that?
13 probably.
Can you imagine trying to cut your own hair at 12 years old? It wasn't good.
So Mandy did an absolute botch freaking job on her hair. And it was horrible. She didn't talk to me for a week. She goes,
I was so mad. I'm like, you can't stay. You have to stay. Just give me 10 more minutes. Like, get the rest of this cut. You're like, I can't. I got to go. She's pissed. So I got to go.
Yeah.
Like,
when Dot was pissed, you left.
Yeah, you left.
You left.
I get that. But at the same time.
Yeah. So.
Fuck. Can't you explain this to your mom? You just cut half my hair.
Then you proceeded to cut more bang, and you look like an idiot for at least a month. Because I didn't finish the haircut.
Yeah, I think they went higher.
Yeah, they went higher.
Then, wait a minute. Do you remember? I also did my eyebrows.
Oh, Mandy has a lot of hair.
My eyebrows are really thick, which my youngest son, God love him, he has my eyebrows. So they were like not Groucho Marx. They didn't go together, but they were pretty freaking thick. Well, I decided to, like, instead at the time, like, I didn't know how to, like, pluck and do all that shit. So I took a razor. And I was trying
yes, I remember. Oh, sweet Caroline.
Trying to razor.
Do Mandy's grooming techniques.
It was bad. It was so bad. So then I've got my eyebrows end up like cut off from here.
I freaking remember that.
They're done.
You're done.
So now I gotta Now
you have the shitty haircut and the fucked up eyebrows.
No eyebrows except for like.
And it's all my fault from start A to start Z.
I was trying to compromise for the hair mess up. Yeah. To make my face look a little bit better. It went all shit to hell. So then
she wasn't hooking up for the next 6 months. Trust me,
it was bad. So then I tried to pencil shit in. Now I'm 50, whatever. I don't even whatever. I still can't pencil. I can't. I suck at makeup. Shirley was just curling my hair upstairs. I'm just saying. She's like, nah, you need a little something.
You need something.
It needs to come up. It needs to whatever. So
yes, that was a long story, but we're gonna
my eyebrows in, and they're like now like this, and I look sad.
Well, that's called Botox, honey. Botox will correct that. So we need to get you speedy up on that.
Giddy up.
So, all right. We grew up party freaking animals, and
oh, that was the beginning. Well, yeah, I guess
that was the beginning of where I met Mandy, and Mandy was our sidekick constantly over at our house. And
adopted child.
Yep. And some great stories. I was always in trouble. They tried to ground me, but I had the party of parties.
Always.
I don't
know how you got away.
I was 16, and I just thought, Ferris Bueller, I got one on you, bitch. I said, I'm going to throw the biggest banger. Our high school was like over 3,000. It was.
Are you talking about the luau?
Yeah, open freaking invitation.
That was crazy.
There was a catch. $10. This is back in 1984 or 83. I don't know, 82. Every year blends together because we're old. And I charged a fee to get into the party.
I think it was 84.
And it was $10 for a dude. Back then, it was a lot.
That is a lot of money.
And $5 for a chick.
But we had kegs.
We had many kegs.
And it was really hard to get kegs.
Well, no. Do you remember how I would get all this alcohol? had these. I would go to the Five and Dime. You don't know what that is, or Woolworths, or I would just get these prescription like fat ass glasses, and I would put on a trench coat that an older woman.
I do remember that.
Yeah, would wear, and my high heels. They'd be like, "Is this chick for real?" Nobody ever. And I put my hair in a bun like Mandy. Look at Mandy.
Great.
Look at Mandy.
Great.
I look like that.
You set me up, bitch. You set me up. I didn't even see that coming. You know what?
Touché.
This is my whole life. My whole life with this woman. I was fucking set up.
So here's my hair like Mandy.
Fucker.
So I would go in.
Are we allowed to curse? I'm
sorry. It's all good. I would get kegs of beer, alcohol, you name it. So I am buying all this shit for this party.
Yep.
Needless to say, it was. I think there was 450.
We had pathways for people parking out back. We had like all these pathways.
We had green alcohol in our punch.
Everything
we had the whole 9 yards.
Lights.
And FYI, Uber didn't exist back then. So if you're drinking and driving, please use Uber. We never had that back then. Never drink and drive.
God, that's a dream. I have that on speed dial.
Yeah, on speed dial, baby. On speed dial. Cheers to Uber. Cheers to Uber.
Gotta love that shit.
Oh my God. So
$20 is better than 10,000.
Yeah, Uber. So we have this. I have this party. 400, maybe 450, and every school. The word got out. Big banger at the farm.
It did start out 400, 450. Yeah. We just had our friends coming.
I made physical bank. I hired. Now, mind you, I'm 16 years old. 16. I hired bouncers. Yep. I charged per shot. This is back in the freaking 80s.
I was carrying around
I was a mastermind at party planning and doing all this shit.
$5 a shot. $5
a shot. And we
I got punched out.
Oh yeah, we legit shit made a lot of money. Yeah. We found a lot of clothes in the morning. So at any rate, I get a phone call in the morning. Cheryl, get everybody out of the house. We know you're having a party. Mom is coming home.
Your sister.
She needs more birds and more material or whatever. It's just in a convention downtown. I don't know.
They were only
it's a totally different subject.
Wasn't even that far.
So I know it's not even that far, and I freaking had a banger at my house. So I am trying to even get up out of my bed because I'm so hungover.
Oh, everybody's hungover.
And Mandy, I had no clue where she ended up that night. I had no clue where anybody ended up.
Everybody was trying to clean up everywhere.
The pizza boy, put it this way, the pizza boy never freaking left.
Not one, there was two.
Yeah. So it was a massive, insane party. So
the whole pool, I think, was full of beer.
Yeah, the women. We also had a duck pond, and the duck pond people decided to swim in the duck pond, and we're like, "God bless you, you idiots."
Oh, gross.
So anyway, my mother came home.
Okay,
then it's your side. Go, Mandy.
So her mom comes home. She doesn't come through the front door. I don't know. You must have locked the front door or something.
Probably.
I don't know. Or
in panic.
She just saw the mess or whatever and walked around the side, and came in the back patio, which is where I was trying to leave from. So here's her mom, and I'm trying to get the sliding door open, and I look up, and here's her mom right in my face, and she's going, "Where's my daughter? Mandy, where's my daughter?" And she's like, takes me by my shirt, and she's like, "Where's my daughter?" And I'm like,
Child abuse.
Over there somewhere. I don't know. She's over there. And she's like, and then like leaves me and goes to look for Shirlay. And I'm like, oh my God. There was literally, okay, so back in the day, like Shirley's house was like really like nice. You had a nice house.
Okay.
The colors were a little crazy.
Yeah, colors are crazy. My mom was
a little crazy.
Yeah.
But nice house. Shirley decides to put the keg in the middle of the kitchen floor.
No, it was a dining room. Dining room. Maybe there was 2 kegs in there. There was 2.
No, there was one right in the middle of the kitchen.
Yeah.
I remember in the kitchen on the floor.
Okay.
Were there wood floors?
Yeah, wood floors.
There's like this much water throughout the whole kitchen floor from the keg because it wasn't put in anything. And I guess you must have just stacked ice bags on top of it or whatever the hell you did
Mandy,
to keep it cold.
It's still, even in our adult age, it's a mess for tomorrow.
It's big. It was tomorrow. She was there, and it was tomorrow, and nothing was cleaned up. It was It was bad. It was bad. And then you have like your pizza guys, like you're saying, picture window. So she walks in. Say, imagine like this, whatever the doors, sliding doors. She walks in. Now there's a picture window there with her dining room table right there, and right out the dining room table, there's like a little courtyard there. That's where the pizza boys were sitting by the keg that was
still drinking when Dottie came home.
The 2 of them were sitting there by the keg drinking. I was just like, oh, we're so screwed.
Oh my God!
There was shit covered monkeys flying everywhere.
So getting back to the story, I was in so much freaking trouble.
So much trouble.
My mother and father wanted to kill me. And I decided, do I want to run away? I'm like, I am in so much shit up to my hoo-has. And do I want to, I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I came home and legit shit cleaned up everything. And it looked spectacular. It looked better than when the freaking party happened. So I'm laying in bed, had to be 11 o'clock the next day. And I can hear, because our walls were very thin in my house, I could hear my mother and father talking. Ed, she's my daughter. I know she charged for this party. Let's ask her where all the money is.
No shit.
And I'm like, oh my God. They're going to ask me where the freaking money is. And I didn't want to get up and move all the money. Now, let me mind you, I had 2 freaking sock drawers. The entire things were packed with cash. She literally came into my room. I wanted to lock it, but I knew I was already in trouble. But she came in. She goes, where's the money, Cheryl? I'm like, what money? What money? She goes, you're my daughter. I know you charged for this party. Show me the money.
I don't remember this part.
Oh, yeah.
That's so classic.
And I said, oh, shit, I'm so busted. I'm going to be grounded for freaking forever.
You're ready to be grounded, but don't take my fucking cash.
Yeah, don't fucking take my fucking money. It's my fucking money. I was the mastermind in between this, but on this freaking party. Balls to the walls. I was so proud that I masterminded the biggest party of the freaking year.
Oh, shit, that sucks.
So, legit shit.
But she's smarter than you.
No, I know. She was freaking smarter than me. I grew up to be her. So she takes not one, but 2 entire, drawers, underwear drawers, or whatever. And the entire thing's, blowing over cash. Alls I can hear the entire night, hee, ha. I told you she's my daughter. I think they collected $1,900. My freaking hard-earned money. I'm like, balls to the walls. They took my money. Never saw a dime. As they're
Did
laughing.
you get grounded?
Oh, Mandy, I was grounded all the time. I don't think it ever meant anything. I didn't listen. I didn't pay attention.
Nah, you were working anyway. You always had to work for the farm.
My God. Oh, dear.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dear Lord.
That's awesome.
So then So that's a little bit of who
that was a crazy party. I mean, there was people crawling around in bushes, having sex everywhere. Like,
well,
they're all high school kids.
Yeah, well, the crazy things happen.
Oh,
so
God, it's crazy.
So then there's a part there. Mandy. This is growing up, so we're going to say growing up a little bit more, and then we'll go to growing old together. Mandy loved white pants growing up.
Oh God.
She loved being hot.
Well, it was in style.
I think you kind of looked sexy in the white pants.
I don't know.
No,
who likes sexy in white pants?
No, I'm going to call a spade because you have that exotic look.
Was it before Labor Day?
I don't think it matters anymore. I don't think it mattered back then. I really don't.
I'm kidding.
So anyway, you had these white pants on, and I said to you, Mandy, we're going to a party, and you said, Cheryl, but I look good in these pants. I'm like, all right, dude, you do you. So we go to this party. I don't know where it was. It doesn't matter. And I said, Mandy, stay close to me because I'm your RIDE.
Yeah.
Don't be an idiot. Now, mind you, my listeners, I've never been caught by the law. Might gotten a couple speeding tickets, but never got caught by the law because I was too freaking smart.
Never got busted.
Yeah. Did you get busted?
No.
Well.
No, I was close.
Yeah. So I said,
Only by my family.
Stay close to me in case this party gets busted. Idiot girl does not heed my warning. The party literally 40 minutes in gets busted, and this crazy mofo doesn't hear my voice. And now I got a freaking loud voice. She decides to go, I'm going left. She goes right. She goes right. And I said, Mandy, you're on your own. You're on your own. And
I thought you ran into the woods.
I did because you're trying to elude the cops.
Right. Well, that's where I ran. I ran into the woods.
An underage drinking. So, at any rate, you, all of a sudden, 1:30 in the morning, mind you, I have our house was a split level, and there was this tree that you could perhaps climb.
It was like a Christmas tree.
It was like a Christmas tree. It was like an evergreen Christmas tree that
you could
branches. Manage your way to try to get up
or
whatever.
To climb. It was only probably like 6 foot tall.
Like 1:30 in the morning, I'm hearing on my window.
You know why? Because I couldn't climb
Idiot
the tree.
girl. We didn't have cell phones. She's throwing rocks at my window. And I'm like, what the fuck? You can't throw rocks at my window.
You open the window. You're like, where the fuck were you?
Yeah. And I look down, and she's covered in mud. I went to the same party, and I said, how are you covered in mud from head to toe? I am clean. How does this effing happen, Mandy? I'm very confused. Where did you go? You didn't hear my voice. You decided to go yonder. Her white jeans, or whatever pants they were brown and black, covered in mud. And I'm like, so, anyway, Cheryl let me at the front door. I am not going in the front door. My mother will hear that shit.
I was trying to get up the tree and I couldn't get up the
So,
tree.
yes, I said, you're going to have to climb up the damn tree and come through my window. This bitch took 10 attempts to come through my window.
Now I'm not brown.
No, you're disgusting. It was
stains.
beyond.
Well, not grass stains. I had a tree. Like it was
your tree everywhere. And I'm laughing at you, and I'm like, you idiot.
We probably made so much noise.
Oh, it was. But they were dead. They were sleeping. They were done.
This is all for your humor.
Point to case. We probably could have went through the freaking front door.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's all for your humor.
Yeah,
you probably knew that.
I know, bitch.
Fucking with me.
So the next morning,
I still like this girl. I don't know why.
And my mother comes in because my mother was a lover. She wanted so much affection, and I was anti-affection.
She wakes up.
We wake up, or my mother comes in and she's like, "Hi, honey, love you," kisses me. Oh, hello, Mandy.
Where did you come from?
So there was a Shirlay story. That's a Mandy story. Oh my goodness. So getting old, man.
Yeah.
Getting old. So who's your idol to go to when you're older?
Martha Stewart was a good one. I have to admit that was a good one. I guess. I would have to. I don't know. Like.
No,
Raquel Welch. I always she was just beautiful. She was just classy. I don't know. And I actually have a story about this. when I was in Hawaii, I don't know, seeing some guy or whatever, and we went out, and
Mandy was a professional dater, FYI.
So we went out surfing. We were on a cruise. We went on a cruise around all the islands. It was my graduation present, and my other girlfriend, Betsy, was with me. We went out in the ocean. There was a couple guys that were in the crew that were teaching us how to surf. So the day that they were teaching us how to surf, we just were out. I couldn't catch a wave. I was horrible at it.
I can't see you surfing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
it's
not your forte.
And I mean, it's a lot of upper body strength with that, which I thought I had, but it's really different once you're on a surfboard and out in the water. It's just totally different. So anyway, I sucked at it, and I came back in, and oh yeah, sure, I'll have another.
Yeah, of course you will.
He had said to me later, he's like, boy, I didn't expect that. Because we were on the cruise ship, we were always dressed and whatever.
Where are we going with this man?
Well, I came out of the water, and he said that I looked like Raquel Welch. I didn't know who
the
fuck that was.
Well, I'm going to tell you what.
I didn't know who
that
it was.
is like, no, let's get back to that. If somebody called me Raquel Welch, I think I would have just died and went to heaven. Because I don't think I've ever been called somebody that spectacular in my entire life.
Good. And it wasn't until later that I looked it up. And then from then on, of course, I was only like 18 years old, maybe 17. I think I was 17. And
so you've loved her ever since?
Ever since.
You're trying to get that body image, the boobs,
right?
Yes.
Well, it's the face, really. I'm so tired of, the whole 11s bullshit and this kind of stuff.
Oh, this is awful. If we could do something here, like on the chin?
Yeah. Well, I think it's like the age. Like, I really noticed, like, even like, and it's horrible to say, but like with all my friends, we're all around the same age. But it seems like from 48, it starts going downhill a little bit. And 50 is not so bad. But once you get to 52, that's when you start getting all
the jowls.
The jowls.
And then the jowls
it's
decide
just 2
to
years,
get a little.
from 50 to 52.
Oh, yeah. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
It goes downhill. And it's like, okay. It's serious now. Game on.
Game on. Game on.
Now we need to start getting some, but So if you have
I
somebody
get
to guide you to
I get the tox.
Yeah,
I don't get a lot of fillers, but I love my tox.
Yeah. I did that a couple times, like for these 11s things, and I guess that's the angry look or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I supposedly have a bitch.
Well, you have them right now. Don't do that. Get rid of that.
How do you get rid of that?
Don't do this. Don't squint. Thank God you got glasses, because that's what makes you have the 11s. Yeah.
Is that what makes you have 11?
No shit. When you're trying to
I thought it was like yelling at my kids.
Oh, that'll do it too. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Kids will drive you bananas.
Oh my God.
And listen, kids will give us freaking wrinkles.
I totally agree.
And
And
I think they age us more than we want.
And there's no way of getting out of it. I mean,
kids... Like children, we love you, but you suck at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have 3 sons, okay? Shirley has 2. So between us, we have 5 boys, if you can imagine. Just so, I mean, my middle son is 24. He'll be 25 this summer. Texts me at 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock
Mommy,
in the morning.
I need Taco Bell.
Because his DoorDash isn't working. So when you get a text from your son, well, not even like you just get a text at 2 o'clock in the morning and you're a mom, you're just a light sleeper. You freaking wake up for that shit.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm done with that. I put everything on
I put a
silent.
kibosh on it
I'm
last
over.
night. I was like, you know what? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I have to get up for work.
Yeah. No,
figure it out.
Getting old is, my oldest.
I love you to death.
Yeah.
But you're killing me.
No.
You're killing me at the same time.
Mandy, we have to be done with this shit. You're adults.
I totally agree.
Figure your shit out.
Yep.
So, getting back to maybe a little bit more of childhood memories.
Oh boy. Here we go. What's the next step? What's the next story?
So, when you met me when I was 2nd grade,
right?
My parents started the farm.
Yes.
And
oh my God, it was her whole first level of her house. Can you imagine in your house?
Birds, like birds everywhere.
1,000 birds.
Yes,
not
thousands
just birds.
And thousands and thousands.
Like flake cages. And
yes,
big macaws.
Dottie wanted all of this. So we get off the school bus, and I said, Mandy, you going to come over and help? She goes, nope. Nope, I'm not going to come over and help. Me and Lydia were hard slave laborers to feed all those animals and birds. Yep.
Child labor.
And you just said, I'm out. I'm out. I'll come over for dinner. I'll go out to dinner because my mother never cooked.
I'll meet you
at the diner. I'll meet you at the diner.
I did learn, though. And remember when you had them all in the basement?
Yes.
Was it on ping pong tables or something?
No. They had we had thousands and thousands of birds down in that basement, and they had to build that huge building to keep them all in.
It's usually whenever we wanted to go do something.
Okay, so this is note to self. Mandy didn't like the word W-O-R-K.
She can't even spell it.
Yeah. She's like, I'm out.
Shirley's words. Shirley's.
So growing
Shibonics.
up, Shirley Bonics, Shitley Bonics. So growing up with Mandy was a lot of fun. We never obeyed any rule. I didn't obey any rules. Mandy always did because she was a rule follower. Yeah. I was never a rule follower. And,
unfortunately, I followed you.
And I would skip school constantly. I really didn't care about school. I thought I was kind of bored in school. You know, we went to this huge public school, and I didn't care. I felt like, if I'm getting into college, I don't really give a shit. So I'm just going to do me.
As long as you're getting the grades.
Yeah, I don't care. No. I want to just make whatever happens.
School, though.
I know. Well, that's your choice.
But that was a good connection, though. I mean, I'm glad I had you. You were like full time in high school. I was in tech school. Yeah. So at the time, now it's different. At the time, you went to tech school 2 weeks, and then you went to homeschool 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Now, if you could choose tech school,
you're in tech school.
You're in tech school full time. That would
because you're learning a trade,
right?
So back in our day,
but I kept connections with the homeschool through you, the parties and everything. I had the best of both worlds.
I was the dancing queen of the party scene.
You were absolutely.
So I would skip school every other day my senior year, and we'd go. I would say to my younger brother, let's go to breakfast. You want to go to breakfast? I'll take you to breakfast. I'll buy. And one day we're
at cash from parties.
Yeah, of course. Because I listen. I'm Ferris Bueller in a female body. Legit shit.
Absolutely.
And the luau was not the only party I had, and was very smart about charging.
No.
So I go out to breakfast with my brother, and we figure, all right, let's just go off the beaten path. And my brother and I sit down at the counter, and who do we freaking see? Her freaking father. And he goes, I'm sorry, Shirley. Don't you have school today? I'm like, is today a school day? And I said to my brother, let's hurry up and eat before he calls mom and dad and reports us missing.
And I'd be like, where's my daughter all over again?
Oh, my God. I think when I graduated, I was absent 58 times and late, I think it was like 110.
I don't even know.
I was just like, my parents saw that when I graduated high school. They were like, how did this happen? And I said,
do you know what you were like number-wise in your class?
I don't remember that shit. Mandy, do you remember I was supposed to sing and I didn't sing? You totally forget that because you were always you kind of were a stoner back then.
A little bit.
A little bit. Don't kind of forget your high school memoirs.
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and it was confusing. You're going to one school for 2 weeks and the other schools for 2 weeks, and you're kind of juggling schools and skipping both. And it was so easy when you went to tech school. You came back to school and it was like, they didn't even give a shit.
Did you party in the woods at your tech school?
Environmental studies.
Yes,
environmental smoke. That's what we called it.
Environmental smoke. Yeah. Well, Mandy is who she is today from tech school. Thank you, public school system. She is a champion of champions.
I am. Still drinking.
All she knows is the right side of her brain. The left side is totally dormant.
That's right, and I'm okay with that. I'm surviving.
Oh, my God.
I'm having fun.
Oh, sweetheart. I love you to pieces, but you do need therapy. Let's just call it a spade a spade.
I agree with that.
Yes,
actually.
yes.
I do.
Yes. Therapy. It kind of rhymes. Therapy, Mandy. Right?
Shirlay.
No. I don't think there's any therapy in the world that can help me.
I don't think so either.
No.
honestly.
Because if they said something to me, I'm like,
You'd have an argument.
oh, you're damn straight have an argument.
I don't think you'd be truthful.
No. Well, truthful, maybe, but liking their opinion of what they want to say to me, I'm calling bullshit. No.
Yeah.
I don't, it's not that I'm not humble. I just know me and what I like to do. And
you ain't gonna change it.
No, I'm not going to change me. I'm not going to change me. I am who I am.
Shirlay is Shirlay.
Shirlay.
I agree.
So, it's been a pleasure, my Mandy.
Yeah.
Talking about our childhood. Talking about how we're going to grow older together. You know, it'd be awesome about maybe possibly sitting in rocking chairs on some old porch in our later days.
Still drinking our Coors Light.
Oh, freaking balls to the walls.
Yep.
Coors Light, let's go, baby.
Yep.
And I want to treasure those days. You know, I'm looking forward to those days. I'll invite Martha too. If Martha's listen, let's just call it how it is. Martha's going to live to 105.
Yeah.
If we have us in our 80s and Martha at 105 sitting on a porch somewhere drinking I don't know what her beverage of choice is, but I'm in.
I'll be doing some gummies with
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to do your gummies.
Snoop Dogg.
Rock on, party on, man.
Hey, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. All about it. Yep.
So
absolutely.
I'm looking forward to our later years, and I love you to pieces.
I love you too.
And this is Shirlay Shenanigans checking out. God bless you. God bless America, and pay for some therapy money for Mandy.
For dealing with this one.
Have a great night. Thanks.
Love yous. Cheers, babe.